Hello there, fellow YouTuber. Citrus Aviation here with another video, and today we're doing the 6th aviation news this week. I would like to thank you guys for an amazing first month on YouTube here at Citrus Aviation, the rebuffed channel. We have 974 views and 83 subscribers in a month. That is like what took me like 3 months on the old channel to get. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. And this video will be out on Saturday instead of Friday because, well, I posted a video on Friday that was actually supposed to be scheduled to upload on Saturday, but I accidentally uploaded on Friday instead. That was my mistake, but you know, it was still a video that I thought was worth making. It was a ultimate guide to repair and model aircraft. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video too, because it's a really useful video because so many people just don't know how to repair the models, and I wanted to make something as the ultimate guide for how to fix your own models. And I had a bunch of models that need fixing anyway, so you know, why not make a video about it. And I wanted to give the shout out of the week to LED. He makes some fantastic aviation news videos and also has a model airport, so please go subscribe to him. And the comment of the week goes again to Mike is Plane Spotting. He has given me some more route news and corrected my phonetic alphabet pronunciation in the last video. But again, if you want to be featured as a comment of the week, make a really solid comment and you have a really good chance of doing that. Alrighty, so the next thing I want to do is answer a question that I have gotten from a couple of you, and that is, what is the screen recorder that I use? So I'm currently on my Windows desktop here with the first aviation news item, which is the very first Lufthansa A321neo, and I use a recording software called XSplit Broadcaster. As you can see, I'm moving around in the window here to attempt to give you all kinds of eye migraines. And this software is free to download. They also have a paid subscription version of this as well, but I just use the free version. And I record here, and then they have mic support and volume support, so I like using that. So that's how you're able to hear my voice and be able to see what I'm doing in the background. And then after that, what I like to do with these videos is in post-production in Adobe Premiere is I will put an image. So for example, I'll take the image of the Lufthansa A321, download it, and then put it over the screen recording that you're seeing here, and then that's how I'll post the video. So if you want to do that for whatever videos you're doing, that's a great thing you can do. The one downside of this is it does make your file size a bit bigger, but I really like how this works. So go check out XSplit Broadcaster if you're looking for a way to record your Windows screen. If you have an iOS device, stands for iPhone operating system, and this will work on the new iPad OS as well. You can use the built-in record feature and then maybe do a voiceover here and then overlay it in a video editing software. I do not know how to record screens on Android, but there are softwares for that without having to jailbreak your device. And on macOS, you can use QuickTime Recorder on your Mac. The only thing is the QuickTime Recorder on my Mac isn't really working, so I'll probably end up downloading XSplit as well for the Mac. But with that out of the way, and you know, hopefully answering your guys' question, let's start with the aviation news. So the first bit of aviation news is that the first Lufthansa A321neo has been delivered. The registration of this aircraft is D-AIEA or Delta-Alpha India Echo Alpha. It is an A321-271NX, meaning it's the longer range version. It's sometimes also known as the A321LR. However, I prefer calling it the A321NX because that's where I see most aviation material calling this aircraft as. Next, we have a special new livery for J-Air, advertising the new Minions movie. I think this is going to be like the second or third one. The aircraft registration is JA-2 252J or Juliet Alpha 252 Juliet. It's an ERJ 190-100 STD. Next bit of news is really cool. It is the Belgium Air Force has painted one of the F-16AMs in a special livery to commemorate D-Day, which is really cool, which this happened over the week, the commemoration of D-Day. There was a bunch of really awesome things that happened. There were some reenactments of the event, and several Second World War veterans were able to jump out aircraft and basically reenact the landings, which is really cool, although they got to do it in nice weather and clear skies. The registration of this aircraft is FA-124, and it is an F-16-AM. So it's an A model, and it's probably the M, it means modification or something like that. The very first China Southern A350-941 XWB has been seen in Toulouse doing test flight. Is currently wearing the test registration of Foxtrot-Whiskey Zulu Golf Papa. The aircraft will be delivered as Bravo-308 Tango. The long anticipated British Airways A350-1041 has now been seen in its full colors with engines. This aircraft looks really, really nice in the British Airways livery. The aircraft currently wears the test registration of Foxtrot-Whiskey Zulu Foxtrot Hotel. It'll be delivered as Golf-X-Ray Whiskey Bravo Alpha, and is in A350-1041. And the final bit of fleet news, and this is very, very sad, is that all of the American MD-80s are slated for retirement on September the 4th, with their final date of flying being September the 3rd. Some of the cities that will be included on the final day of operations includes Omaha Eppley Airfield, San Antonio, Texas, Des Moines, New Orleans, and several other destinations. Sooner when we come to the date, I will have a full list of cities that will be the final ones to have MD-80 service, as I'm sure many of you will be interested in flying on those MD-80s. So, now that we have finished the fleet news, we have route news, and there has been a lot of route news that has popped up. So with the collapse of Jet Airways, Virgin Atlantic and KLM are swooping in to take over segments in the market. Virgin Atlantic has announced that they will be starting October 27th, service from London Heathrow to Mumbai, India on a 789, and KLM will be the following day, starting service from Amsterdam to Bangalore. All Nippon Airways has launched their long-anticipated Tokyo Narita to Honolulu service on the Airbus A380. They will be exclusively operated on this route, and every single one of the 3 A380s they have in total is each painted in a unique Turtles livery. They have a blue one, a turquoise one, and an orange one. So those are really, really cool. LO in May started 2 routes. They started San Francisco to Tel Aviv on the 789 on May the 13th, and that is was done on their recently painted aircraft, which is painted in a special livery, advertising their new San Francisco and Las Vegas services. And then on May the 26th, they started Tel Aviv to Manchester on the 738. This was after 10 years of not having a service due to terrorist concerns. However, apparently those concerns have kind of dwindled down, so they restarted that service. Norwegian Air Shuttle on May the 2nd started Madrid to Boston service on a 789, and the same day Alitalia started Rome to Washington Dulles service on A330-200. I'm not exactly sure how this airline is still flying, considering the fact that they are technically bankrupt, but yeah, somehow they're still managing to fly around. On May the 23rd, United Airlines on a 763 started Newark to Naples, Italy service. Apparently United is swooping in for the imminent collapse of Alitalia. And then the final major route news for international services would be the American seasonal Chicago here to Athens, Greece service on a 787-8 that started up May the 3rd. The final route news that we will be covering today is a Sun Country expansion. They will be adding 6 new routes. On September the 5th, they will be starting service from Redmond, Oregon to Las Vegas. They will be starting Phoenix Sky Harbor to Las Vegas service. They will be starting Portland to San Diego service and Dallas-Fort Worth to Minneapolis-St. Paul service. And then the final flight that will start on the 5th, they'll have 5 start on the 5th, and then the 6th flight starts the following day on the 6th of September. The 5th flight for the 5th is going to be Redmond, Oregon to Providence, Rhode Island. The flight that starts on the 6th will be from New Orleans to Las Vegas. So they're clearly trying to expand their service out of Las Vegas. That seems to be where the main focus is. And it's good to see airlines expanding and not removing routes. I mean, it's always sad when we have sad aviation news. So I hope you have enjoyed this week's aviation news. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.